Hello everyone, it's ZW2 here, and we are in a mysterious episode. We have someone who recruited us to go and look out a disturbance that's happening down in the deep depths of Drazona Station. Now, they told us to go in special ops, so that's what we have just for, and we're heading our way over. We get the right buttons. Maybe. There we go. The mission is Time in a Bottle. Here we are, down with, people. I'll let you read that through. Here you go, Orion.
May I help you? Oh, wait, you must be. I'm sorry, but the business facilitator is busy at the moment and cannot be disturbed. Yes, but Quen left me explicit instructions about this. He's in the middle of a delicate negotiation to triple his profits on the sale of a rare Delta Quadrant artifact, and cannot be disturbed.
Oh, I think we should negotiate this problem.
Maybe, let's see, it was something. Krenim, I think? Oh, Delta Quadrant treasures are all the rage right now. Artifacts from cultures the Vatwar wiped out are particularly valuable. Quen's made quite a bit of latinum bringing them back through the gateways. Now, that profit-sharing plan he promised me hasn't materialized, but is it my place to complain?
Let's plead.
I'm sorry, but my instructions were very clear. Well, I'm sorry, but I need this job. I'm trying to save up enough for a ticket off this station. You can? What am I saying? You have a starship, of course you can. Go on ahead. Quen and the other buyer are in the cargo bay, but you better hurry. They were trying to get the deal finalized before you could stop them. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Get out of here. Looks like we gotta go this way. Let's hurry and get there before they finalize this deal they're doing. Frankies, of course. Now then.
Not so fast. The gentleman with the rather imposing associates over there has just made a very competitive offer for the device. Care to make a counterbid?
You said there weren't any other buyers, Quinn. Now what do I see? Starfleet stooges here to cause trouble.
Hey.
Guards, get these riffraff out of here so I can conclude my deal in peace.
Guards are going down. And that didn't work. So, bounce. I think these are phaser pistols. Yeah. Items. Items. Yeah, more of them. There we go. There's always one behind the door. Oh, it worked that time. Now then.
Fine. I'll add what I was going to pay those guards to my offer.
Hold it! I am Nog, son of Grand Nagus Rom. And I am a Ferengi. And when you deal with these people, you deal with me. You have a choice. Either deal with me, or I ask my father to have a word with the liquidators about your poor business practice.
Well, I'm sure we can come to an understanding.
That's what I thought. Now, kiss the staff. Get out! Not you, Quinn.
Alright, well here we are after that interesting cutscene. We have Nog from DS9. And we had question Quinn, which is this person.
Here's my best offer. How about we agree on a price, and you get your Delta Quadrant doodad, and I leave. Everyone's happy.
I don't think so, Quinn.
No? Fine. How about I answer your questions and maybe then I get to leave? But let's get on with it. Every minute I stand here, I'm losing a strip of latinum. Time is a very valuable commodity.
What do you know about the relic?
The device is Krenim in origin. Specifically, it's from the Krenim Imperium. Constructed sometime in the mid-22nd century, if I had to take a guess. Strange piece of technology. I haven't seen anything else like it. Highly advanced, and it has hallmarks of Krenim work, but it's, odd. Definitely odd.
Do you know what happened to the Krenim?
The Vodvar, that's what. At one point, the Krenim Imperium held more than 200 star systems in the Delta Quadrant. They lost some of that territory in the Capital Wars, but overall they were doing well. Not the biggest business in the Quadrant, but not the smallest either. When the Vodvar started their war, Gaul took a special interest in the Krenim. Bombed them back to the Stone Age, and then some. As far as anyone knows, the Krenim are basically extinct these days.
Where did you get the device?
I picked it up from a Talaxian who wanted to trade for supplies. He told me he got it from the Kayana system. That was it. There used to be a Krenim colony there, but it's gone now, just like the rest of their empire.
Gone? The Vodvar destroyed them?
The Talaxian wasn't very clear on that. He just said, gone. If I'd asked any more questions, he might have increased his price.
Anything else you'd like to tell us, Quinn?
As a show of good faith to the son of the Nagus, I'm willing to tell you for free. But don't let this get around. It would ruin my reputation as a businessman. The device emits some unusual energy readings. The shielding may have malfunctioned, or maybe it's not fully operational anymore. I'm not sure. But that's why I'm selling it as an antique. As is, and no refunds.
What kind of unusual energy readings?
Do I look like a member of the Vulcan Science Academy to you? I don't know. It's yours now. You paid for it. You figure it out. I hope it doesn't blow up your ship. Now, may I go so we can put all this unpleasantness behind us? I want to drown my sorrows in a comet cocktail and think about all the profit I didn't earn today.
Go and stay out of trouble.
Don't
How'd
let
you
the
do that?
staff of office and these good looks fool you. I'm here as a Starfleet officer, and I don't normally flaunt my family connections. But in this case, it seemed like the best way to solve the problem. So I borrowed my dad's second best staff.
Thanks for the assistant. It didn't look like Oglo was going to let us purchase this Krenim artifact while he was still in the room.
Interesting. I know Voyager encountered the Krenim during the journey, and Tuvok was looking for survivors of the Vodvar purges. For now, though, perhaps we should concentrate on learning what we can from this device.
Agreed. Now what should we do about the force field?
Quinn left without taking down his security, but fortunately I know how to get around it. This isn't a very sophisticated system. It's hardly worth the latinum he paid for it. If we overload the EPS conduits, we'll create a cascade failure in the system that the control protocols won't be able to handle. That should drop the force field.
Just overload the EPS conduits? That really isn't very secure at all.
I think you can overload the EPS conduits in the corner there.
Alright, we're gonna head over to this control on the wall, and we're gonna go ahead and overload it.
Now that the power flow is disrupted, we can override the administrative access requirement.
Right, I'll override the next
Controls
control.
yes! Over here by the artifact. Excellent. Now we can get a good look at this. The waveforms aren't like anything I've seen before. I think I'm getting something. This is definitely Krenim in origin. And Quinn was right on the age. I'm also seeing some repeating elements in the base code, almost like a signature. And that strange energy Quinn was talking about is actually chronotons. A lot of chronotons. And chronotons mean temporal manipulation. This little box just got a lot more interesting.
The last thing we need is a visit from temporal investigators.
I'll take the device back to my ship, the Chimera, and have a look while we're on the way to the Kiana system. From what I understand, Voyager sent an away team to the Kiana system a few weeks ago, but they encountered some resistance and were forced to pull back before they can find what they were looking for. But now that we have this, maybe we'll be able to find what remains of the Krenim, if there's anything left to find.
Understood. See you in the Delta Quadrant.
I've explored many places as a Starfleet officer, but this is my first time seeing the Delta Quadrant. According to Quinn, the Krenim artifact came from this system. I hope we haven't come all this way just to chase ghosts. I've had a chance to look at the Krenim device, although I'm not sure how to activate it yet. It's definitely designed for temporal manipulation, although I don't think it would enable someone to travel through time. It's almost like a step sideways, if that makes any sense at all. I'll keep working on it and let you know if I learn anything more.
Perhaps we can find something here that can explain it.
Voyager's preliminary scans of the system turned up a number of anomalies, but nothing conclusive. According to Krenim records, though, there's supposed to be an M-class planet in this system. We're not reading anything like that on the sensors.
Maybe the planet is the source of the asteroids? We're also picking up some wreckage.
Could be. Let's check that wreckage out first. It might give us a better idea of what happened out here. And we should be on the lookout for Vodwar. Preliminary scans indicate they've been actively patrolling through this system.
Agreed. Set a course for the wreckage around the asteroid.
Keep an eye out for Vodwar. They're still patrolling this area.
So I need to probably sell off this guy and replace him with a science officer.
If I had to place a bet, I'd say that wreckage is where this artifact was found.
Oh no, I gotta fix this.
Heads up! Vodwar on an intercept course.
Uh-oh. Not really built for Fog War yet. Let's do this. That one. That one. Target your systems. That got him down. Go on. And there he is. Alright, I'll be back in a moment when I have this sorted out. Alright, we're back. This is now sorted out. And let's scan out this wreckage.
The wreckage appears to be Krenim. The weapon signatures are definitely Vodwar. According to Voyager, the Krenim were a fairly small society. There had to be a reason the Vodwar went out of their way to target them. Let's move. There might be more ships in range.
Alright, now I'm gonna move forward. I'm gonna head towards... it looks like a planet.
There are more Vodwar on an intercept course, but we may be able to avoid them. I suggest we use the mineral content of the asteroids I've marked to conceal our energy signatures. Vodwar sensors aren't as good as ours. Most of their technological advantage appears to be directed toward making better weapons. So it should work, as long as we don't attract their attention before we get out of their path.
Good idea. Let's try using the asteroid as cover. I can only hope my engines get me there in time. So let's speed this up. Going at pretty much max speed at 95. Ooh, will we make it? And we will.
Heralds! They must be looking for that Vodwar patrol. I don't think those heralds detected us. Let's hope they don't come back this way.
I'm with you there, Nog. So let's head off to... I guess it's probably a moon. Nope, no resources, but it says head this way. Keep moving forward. Nog was right behind us. He's probably stuck. There's a rock. Let's scan this moon.
Heralds inbound!
Oh,
The Vodwar must have gotten a signal out.
no, not the Vodwar.
So much for our investigation.
I know, right there he comes. I'm gonna wait for him to get closer. Alright. Looks like we're now in range. Going to attack. Let's do this. Alright, looks like this cruiser's gonna go down quickly. That's only because I have my stuff upgraded here. Because exchange is a wonderful place when you have money. I know on my other characters this always takes a while. I took beanbanks. Someone will probably buy those. Alright, looks like we're gonna go ahead and head down.
There was something about the Krenim that was such a threat to the Vodwar and the Iconians that they're still patrolling the old Krenim systems. If we can find more Krenim technology, or maybe unlock what we have, we might be able to find out what is so important. That could be something the Alliance can use against the Iconians. I recommend that the Chimera and your ship patrol the outer system while we take an away team to the surface. I'll bring the device and keep trying to learn more about it.
Agreed. I'll tell you down there.
This doesn't make sense. There's nothing here that would cause the readings I was seeing from orbit, but there are traces of chronotron particles. I've never known chronotrons to appear naturally without some sort of temporal manipulation going on, but there's nothing here. I'm starting to come up with a theory, but I need some more data. I recommend additional scans.
Agreed. There's something here that needs to be found.
Exactly, but we need to be quick. Those patrols we encountered in orbit will be missed soon. I'm going to order the Chimera to try to avoid contact, but warn us if more ships arrive.
Agreed. Pick the areas for the scan. Let's get going.
These
What?
tall spires are charged with temporal energy.
Scan the mineral.
Curious. It's almost like it's in a state of temporal flux. I need to get some scans. There's something going on. There are
Right.
more mineral deposits over there.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna scan this one.
There's a resonant frequency here that's not natural. I'm reading another anomaly ahead.
Go ahead, stand in the anomaly. Scan the anomaly. Oh, there we go. Go.
These anomalies
Got a
have
pretty
a
good
shape,
score.
like a warp field, but not quite the same.
The shape. Alright, here's our last rock.
The only other place I've seen sensor readings like this was in the wormhole.
Fall back, Catacular. We'll deal with the heralds
There,
already here.
behind those rocks.
We're running. But we're running fast enough is the question.
Hurry! They'll be here any moment.
Hey, you're not here either.
This area looks defensible. Get ready.
Alright.
I have an idea. We need to use the device. I've been trying to activate it, and I've almost got it. Keep them busy. If I can get it working, I should be able to conceal us.
Alright, I know you can do it. Alright. Here they come.
Here they come!
Sorry, Seth. Hey, is it possible? Ah, it is possible. Alright, go on, go on. Bounce. Oh, that guy's going to explode. I like exploding, apparently. Minor generator, don't use it. Attack. Alright, I'll come back when all these heralds are defeated. Alright.
Almost there.
Alright, defending
Just
dog.
one more
It's not the same
connection
weapon I
and
used.
that's
Hello with heralds. Alright, this bit, I'm just gonna speed up. So get ready, starting now. Alright, get to the defensive position rig. Well, get to the defensive position on the ridge. And of course, there's more of these guys. Shoot him in the back. Shoot him in the back. Shoot him in the back. Alright, good enough. Here looks like everyone's alive. Oh, not more of these guys. That is something I'm definitely not built for. I'm only a medic, not a fighter. Alright, looks like that guy's down. That's all, we gotta run. Now I'm gonna follow this path and go around. I normally just go across. So we're gonna head around this way. Yeah, don't want to just go over the ridge there. Oh. We're gonna head to here. Why we got ourselves cornered, I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. It just seems safe. It's a construct. Definitely going for Rise of Time after this. Oh, what happened? Kill him. What happened? Where am I?
If you'll forgive the pun, I managed to buy us some time.
Where are you? Where am I?
It's taken me some time to convince the Krenim to help us, but they finally agreed. Remember how I said the device could remove someone from the time stream? It did. That's where we are now, in the temporal bubbles. And how we perceive time in here is a little different than outside. That's why the Heralds can't see us. We're out of their timelines. Out of all timelines, in fact. While we're here, it's almost like we don't exist.
Not existing is an improvement?
No one's shooting at us. I think that's a good thing. The Krenim are... they're a little touchy. Almost being driven to extinction by the Vaadwaur has made them suspicious. But they're willing to talk to us if we help them stabilize the temporal energy. I suggest we help. I wouldn't want to be in here if the fields collapse.
I wonder what would happen. Let's talk to the Krenim.
I've had some time to observe you and Captain Nog, and your actions make it clear that you are no friend of the Vaadwaur or the Heralds. This does not, however, assure me that you will be allies to my people. The Krenim have lost much. Our empire is gone, and our people have been killed or scattered. We are what remains, and I will do whatever I must to protect this system, even if it means leaving you to face the Heralds alone.
What can we do to prove ourselves?
You have already repaired some of our emitters that were damaged by the attack, but there is more yet to do. Should our temporal equipment fail, this location will be instantly overrun by Heralds. If that happens, none of us will survive.
How can we assist you?
More of our emitters must be realigned, and there are other pieces of equipment my people are already working to repair. Assist my team, and then we will talk again.
Understood. I'm just going to skip where they all are. I see it's there. I think another one spawned somewhere, I don't know. I'm just gonna skip to where I'm at each one. Alright, we're up at one of them. We're gonna talk to Engineer Chait.
Hold this. No, hold it right next to the bracket, or the spanner won't... There. Got it, thanks. Something is putting too much stress on these components. I'm not sure what it is, but we don't have enough spare parts to keep rebuilding this transceiver. Grab a tricorder and run a level 3 diagnostic. Maybe there are some microfractures. If we can find and repair those, this should hold out until I can fabricate a new unit.
Sure, I'll help you. Alright, let's fix it. Okay. So who cares? Oh,
You need to scan for microfractures.
alright, let's scan for those fractures. Let's formulate an epoxy and let's repair them. Thank
That
you.
should do it.
Alright, to the next one.
Your fight overloaded some of the power couplings we used to moderate the temporal flow.
It's not my fault.
If we had a contained space like the technology was originally designed for, this wouldn't be a problem. But we keep pushing the boundaries of what these flow modulators will do. I'm rerouting the power to take stress off the damaged couplings. But first, we need to get this capacitor aligned and ready for the transfer.
I'll do what I can to assist. Let's align this capacitor now.
Okay,
Oh,
now
that was
it's starting
easy.
to look like something.
Oh, that was easy. Alright, I'm gonna head to the next one here. Alright, we're now here at Engineer's Bella.
The temporal compensators are out of alignment. They help keep us at a stable point in the timeline. If they fail completely, we could end up lost in time. Grab a hyperspanner. We need to get this fixed before the drift coefficient moves out of the safe zone.
She looks like a Talaxian. But, anyways, what can I do to help? Let's fix this emitter. Beam repairs. Knock.
You should realign the main...
Realign. Knock.
You need to disconnect
Disconnect the buffer. And reconnect the buffer. Pretty much turn it on and off again. Close.
Good. I'll put the next location on your tricorder.
Alright, we're now going to here. So this one I'm going to speed up and go. Alright, here we are. We talk to the Quantum leader now.
You've shown you're willing to help. Now perhaps we can come to a mutually beneficial arrangement.
How?
We have Anorax's plans, but not the... Interesting. The Heralds are opening a gateway.
What?
The repairs should be enough.
Prepare It appears they used a cloaking device and escaped.
You are forgiven. Make preparations to depart.
As you command.
An interesting development.
These sentients have proven to be resourceful. Already they have thwarted our plan to bring in the Solanae fleet. And yet they injured even you, Ticket. I advise caution. They are more dangerous than they appear. We should bring their worlds asunder. Spill them with blood until it fills the oceans. It is time to strike. I understand you want vengeance, but we must not act in haste.
We will continue with our plan. The whole must be as one. The whole must be as one. The attack on Iconia broke our unity. We were divided, diminished, weak. The others saved us from oblivion, but it took centuries to rebuild our bonds. We cannot risk more loss. The whole must be as one. The campaign will continue as planned.
Oh, that was certainly interesting. Let's see what Nog has to say.
They couldn't see us? There were Iconians right in front of us and nothing. They had no idea we were here. We were completely safe.
You're right. This could be what we need. Let's now speak to this leader.
The only protection left to my people is our ability to manipulate time. But it is something we must do with great care. Even the most innocuous of changes can ripple through reality in unexpected ways.
You're talking about advanced temporal theory, aren't you?
My people and I have made Anarax's theories of temporal manipulation our lives' work. In at least one temporal variant, his ship made the Krenim Imperium the undisputed masters of this region of space. If only we could recreate that vessel.
What vessel?
Anarax designed a ship, a wondrous vessel that could manipulate the time streams and erase elements in an attempt to bring about a desired result. Our records show that he even attempted to use this vessel to restore the Krenim's fortunes, but he was defeated by an unknown alliance. Afterward, the Krenim Imperium declined, as perhaps was its fate all along. We were diminished, but content to let time progress as it would, until the Vaadwaur.
The Vaadwaur destroyed all the Krenim colonies in the area.
The first Krenim worlds to fall managed to warn the others. When the Vaadwaur came, we hid ourselves in the time stream. It was the only way we survived. Before the Vaadwaur arrived, we were working on a relic. It was a replica of Anarax's time ship. With it, we could have gone back and eliminated the Vaadwaur threat before it even began.
Why haven't you done so already?
The Vaadwaur's assault on the Imperium took too much from us. Now we possess Anarax's work, but not the means to bring it to life. You have seen what our technology can do. We have the designs. You have the manpower and the materials. Perhaps your governments would be interested in mutual cooperation. Allow us a chance to undo what the Vaadwaur did, and we will give you something that will erase your enemies from time itself.
A generous offer, but it is one we would need to consider carefully. Do you want to risk all you have left on a chance of success?
There's more here than what you've seen.
You've hidden the entire planet?
Yes.
How?
We removed ourselves from the time stream to stay alive. With your help, we can change everything.
You hid an entire planet, but you can't build this time ship on your own?
We have the plans. Our resources are almost gone.
We have shipyards, workers, and all the materials you could need.
Precisely. We revealed ourselves to you as a gesture of good faith. What will you do in return?
We need to take this back to the Alliance.
The Iconians and the Heralds are gone. It's safe to resync with our time and contact our ship. But this is huge. A whole Krenim colony that survived the VOD War? One that has temporal technology that even the Iconians can't counter? A weaponized time ship that can erase entire civilizations like they never existed? This could change the entire war. We could have a chance now.
Tiger Claw, we're ready to beam up. Sir, is that what happened? We've been scanning for you, but you just disappeared. We've been hidden in the debris to stay away from the Herald ships. And then, sir, you're not going to believe this. There's a planet here now. An entire planet. Did you find something down there? Something that could conceal an entire planet? Looking forward to hearing what happened, Captain. But we're glad you're back. We found the Krenim. I'll explain as soon as we're back on board.
Temporal mechanics is not a complication we need, but this weapon they are proposing sounds intriguing. You and Captain Nog were correct in thinking the Alliance would be interested in investigating such a thing. Personally, I approve of anything the Iconians might fear. Kapla!
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Click here to view your traits.
Oh wow. We skipped like 2-3 levels. Alright, we're back. It has done its cooldown. So let's quickly what this says. The target itself to self time shift for up to 5 seconds while time shifted. Immunity to all damage, but you cannot use other abilities. For using temporal flux while activate cancels the time shift. So let's click it. Whoa. That's bright. Okay, that's kind of your quick escape. That'll probably be helpful in future missions. But until then, I'm going to leave you all off with some Ferengi dancing. It's so weird.